Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday. Well, we got the 59 bed bolted down. I got those little, I don't know, a little piece of square tube laying down there. Somebody had tacked 4 of those under there. I got those cut off. Got the bed bolted down to the frame. Got the bumper stuck on there. Got this front end all put together. Yeah, got it all put together. I put that light bucket in just to make sure I had everything lined up. He's got these little things here. They're all, what they are is the tabs on this little bucket. These sit in here and they have little screws, and then the other side's got a spring and you can adjust it, you know, for where you want your lights pointing. So those are busted off. They're riveted in. So what he's got to do is he's got to get me more of those so I can drill them rivets out, put new ones in. They're all busted off. So that's where that sucker's at. So then we rolled this thing in. Somebody likes yellow. I am not a yellow guy. Anyway, Dually late model chassis, don't know what year it is. They put a late 80s steering column and this late 80s what's left of the little plastic dash, and then some 3 or 5/4 decking. They decided it was sitting on top of that dash, so now 5/4 decking is part of the auto building industry. We have lots and lots of people these days that are building cars, and the stop before they go to their garage is apparently Home Depot. That's what I'm finding. Guys, Home Depot's not the place to buy stuff to build your car. I'm just telling you. All right, anyway. So I took, what they did was and this body is, I mean, it's in perfect condition. You know, I mean, well, not perfect, but it's really, really good condition. And they just butchered it, man. I mean, the firewall, if you see that back there, that is the condenser on the air conditioning setup. They cut the sheet metal out of the donor truck, and I don't know how they attached it yet because I haven't taken it out, but they attached it to the firewall of this Ford truck, and they blew a hole in the firewall. And you see that? It's space. It's not sealed all the way around. There's a 2-inch gap. So while it could blow some cold air in, you're going to get a bunch of air from the engine bay. I don't know, man. I don't know. But they cut the dash out. And as you can see, I think they chewed it out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they did it with a Sawzall. Huh? I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I started taking the wiring loom out yesterday. I got a couple more things to undo on the air conditioning over there, and then I'm going to take this wiring loom and shove it through the hole, get it out of my way for now. I don't think we're going to be using that heating and cooling setup for this. It's just worn out and it's too big. But and then I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm gonna put the dash back in it. I'm gonna put the firewall back together, and we're gonna start from square one. I told him it's gonna be a lot easier to do that than it is to try to fit something to that junk, to this. I don't even know what it is, and you can see. I went ahead and cut this out. That's what he had the steering wheel hooked to, which come out of, I'm guessing, that 80s truck. The brake pedals hooked to it. The brake boosters, it's hooked to it. And he had it too far to the passenger side. So I put the steering wheel so close to the door that it wouldn't work. And I don't know, the booster could have moved over, and maybe he didn't know you can heat this pedal up here and down here, and you can move this pedal anywhere you want. He probably thought, well, I'm gonna move that over, but it'll be in the throttle pedal. No, you just bend that around wherever you want, and then you can put that wherever you need it, because it's way too far. You can see where it was where he cut it out. Really, the steering wheel should have been right here where it goes, but he had it way over here. It was terrible, and the linkage was all binding up, and it wouldn't steer right. But that's how he's got the air conditioning thing set up. Which man, I don't know how they are. You know, I'm not. It almost looks like that thing's backwards. Like these are usually. All this isn't your dryer is usually on the firewall, but this is usually inside the car. So I don't know if they put it backwards or what, but I don't want to use it. And you can see how high up they have the body sitting, that motor way down in there. But like I said, straight old truck. You can see how straight it is. There's no filler in it. I've checked it. Cab corners, rockers, everything's solid. So, and then I told him what I would do with it is, he's got a bunch of 22 Alcoas. I'd put a set of, do a dually. He wants to put a flatbed on. I stick your flatbed on there. Put the 22 Alcoas and some big meaty tires on it. I think it'd probably sell pretty quick, man. It's got a good 351 in it. So, yeah, there's all the junk I yanked out of it yesterday. The fuel pump they had just sitting in there. You can't get it in because the motor sits down so close to the frame that you have to lift the motor up to get this in. So I said, we'll make a block off plate, put an electric fuel pump in it. I ain't even messing with it. No need to make it hard. So that's what's going on today. I'll check back in with you guys periodically. Later.